Hey, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back. Make sure you subscribe if you rocking with Young Dolph. Go ahead, like this video, comment, let me know where y'all from, who are you rocking with, and who you a fan of. Let's get right into it. So they spotted Blac Youngsta, and they really getting ready to do a whole entire complete takedown because now they see everything where they've been going and all that. They know the hideouts. And so the reason they really caught him up is because the new footage came out of the different angle. The different angle shows when the two-door pulled up, it was already people filled into the Bentley truck, and that's when they gave the signal by flashing the lights. If they would have never flashed the lights, then it would have just looked like there was any other ordinary car driving down airways. And go ahead and subscribe to the channel. This is a CEO Media video. Make sure you're watching this on CEO Media to get the full story. Go there right now, hit the subscribe button. But the facts that the dude stuck his arm out the Benz coupe, waved over that white Benz, and then actually they flashed the lights, the brights at him. It wasn't the regular lights. When anybody that knows anything, when you're flashing your brights at somebody, but you're parked up on the side of the road, that's always 9 times out of 10, you're trying to do some type of low key meetup and some type of shady activity going on, because it happens all the time in parking lots and alleys where people will pull up, they cut the lights. It's always that they're trying to get away with something. And so that's how they knew that they signaled to them and that those people was actually talking to each other, because how could they say turn left and the people actually turn left into the parking lot? Like, the only way that they could have did that is if they were on the phone with each other or the walkie-talkies, because that's what they found in the dumpster after they searched the dumpster, and they seen the whole dumpster fire. It had Young Dolph phone in it, the wallet, the walkie-talkies, whoever it was that ran out that back door of that cookie shop, they took one step to the right and threw everything in the dumpster. And then they had somebody else spin the block back around after everybody cleared that scene. And later that night, while people was barbecuing and everything like that in Memphis, because you got to understand, in Tennessee, people barbecue. So they lit the dumpster up and set it up into flames and everything. Hey, subscribe to the channel and make sure you're watching this on CEO Media to get the full video and facts. If you're not on it, make sure to go to CEO Media right now and subscribe and watch the full video. When it made it look like people was barbecuing and all that, and it was coming from the cookie shop restaurant. So they just thought that it was people cooking and baking like any other normal given day. And so that's how they try to get rid of that. But they ended up, Big Jook told a lot of people was telling. So they actually ended up asking about some things, and they would have really never knew about all the stuff that they hid out there, the second angle that caught Blac Youngsta running across and everything. They wouldn't have known that if they wouldn't have RICO'd Yo Gotti's brother. And that's the thing, is that the RICO is close because they already RICO'd Bankroll Freddie. He's in the same city. So how is it that they're going to RICO him and not RICO the other people yet? And that's how you know everybody is sitting back and waiting and watching, because what Bankroll Freddie did is probably not even more than what the Dolph situation was. And so that's how you know they watching everybody. And how do you know the people on that side who already got caught up in a bunch of different things in Memphis ain't offering up info that they might know? Because everybody knows each other down there. People already know in the streets what happened with the whole Dolph situation, who was beefing at that time, who sent the money up, all of that, because it was going on. It was like 10 different people trying to get at him at the same time. And you already know back then it was, what's his name? JoJo Splat posting on Instagram that he was actually looking for him, because at that time they just got the 2 PRE chains. And so the only way you could get those PRE chains is if they had to buy it off of OG Bangway. And so that's the thing, is that the same people that was buying the chains and everything was the same ones that wanted to go and try to get the bread to do the hit. And so that's when Big Jook told them it's already 6 people following Dolph. It's already, all that is on the go because he's in town right now. And so when they fired up all them cars, it's weird that Dolph pulled up to the gas station and 4 cars start surrounding him, recording a video, acting like they fans or anything, but they're not saying hi. Why would you just record a stranger put your phone to their face and you're sitting in your car and everything, but you're not even saying what's up to them. That's weird. All these people started popping up out of the woodworks because they was told, if you know Young Dolph location, you got to drop it, because there was 40,000 that Grove Hero said that Big Jook put on. A lot of people were saying 100K. Either way, all this bread that was to post Dolph location. That's why people at the when he went to the cookie shop, people was running out the door last time in July and everything, like a year before, chasing him with the phone, asking him to give a shout out and to take a bite of the cookies and this and the third. It's like, because they was already trying to get him at that location so they could be like, hey, look who just pulled up, it's Dolph, da da da. And that's the same thing that happened. That's why they won't show you the other reverse angle of him actually walking into the cookie shop, because he never walked into the cookie shop. He came into the tax business next door that he owned, man. Let me break down the whole thing for you. If you watching this, make sure you go on CEO Media right now. This is CEO Media. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and check if you watching this on CEO Media channel. So he walked into the tax place because there was a closed down tax business in between the cookie shop and the laundromat. And Dolph actually owned that. He already said in all of his freestyles that he has a CPA making $1 million a year. That's the CPA. That's the tax business right there. And so when he pulled up in the Corvette, he didn't even park in front of the Makita's Cookies. He parked in front of the tax place because he owns the 4 or 5 parking spaces right in front of it. He was going to do the whole turkey drive and the whole backpack drive in front of the tax place that just so happened to be squished in between Makita's Cookies and the laundromat. He never needed to go, and that's why they were going to do the music video in that parking lot. Everybody thought that it was because he was going to Makita's. No, it's because he owns the tax business next door, and that if he's doing a music video in that parking lot, then everybody's going to think that he was going to Makita's for some reason, because not a lot of people know that that's Dolph's business right there. And the fact that this happened in November, and so the tax season hadn't even started yet. That's why it was boarded up. That's the reason why it was boarded up like that. Hey, make sure you watching this video on CEO Media. If you're not on CEO Media, go to CEO Media right now and subscribe, man. And so that's why he was even in that parking lot, was because they were going to do the whole music video and turkey drive there. He never needed to actually rent out the community center. That's where the U-Haul went to go and try to throw a lot of stuff off. And that's why they had the issues and went up to the owners of the whole cookie shop plaza, because the owners of the building, they were mad because Dolph had so much pull and so much say so in all the business that went on, because he owned more than 51%. And he knew the people that was renting the businesses out to. And so that's just another reason why he was even in that spot. Then they try to switch it to say that he came there to get cookies or something like that, when he really actually unlocked the door with his own key to go into the tax place. And it probably has a side door to where he can go into the cookie shop. And they must have knocked on the door and said, hey, Dolph, you want to get any of these cookies? You want to place an order? As soon as he walked out there, boom, he could have got smacked in the back of the head with an iron bat. And from there it was lights out. Could have been to where all the people started coming in and making the moves and showing up, put them by the window, everything like that. What y'all got to realize is that you have to open your eyes and look at the facts of what's really going on. We never actually seen him walk into the shop. And so there's actually a multitude of different ways how all of this could have went down, because at the end of the day, they try to sweep a lot of stuff under the rug to where we forgot about how he had the music video there. A lot of people forgot about how he owned the business next door. And so just because the laundromat is coin operated and doesn't have the cameras up there to show the CCTV in 4K, doesn't mean that when the lady ran across the church's chicken to actually get a picture and a selfie for her and her son and everything, and they seen Dolph. The people who seen Dolph know exactly whether he walked into the cookie shop or he walked into the tax business. And the fact that Maurice's Lincoln was there first, it pulled up first. How could he be there and go change the clothes and all that if he didn't pull his car up first? Otherwise, somebody must have known he was coming and threw the load of laundry in there for him. But he's a grown man. He does his own laundry since he was 18 years old. And so it's hard to believe that he wasn't already at that location when Dolph pulled up. It is his cookie shop. And so that's what a lot of people are missing in connecting the dots to this entire situation, is that basically it gets deeper and deeper, and a lot of stuff that happened in the dark is coming to light, especially after Grove Hero went into the cookie shop himself and tried to tell him, because he went up to Makita's Raven and he told her, I'm not scared of you. I'm Grove Hero. I'm Dolph's right-hand man. So he knows all the stuff that happened, all the trick in the books when Dolph left him the last message, the last little note that Grove Hero has. He carries with him everywhere because it's got all the secrets to everything that went down, man. So make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, like this video. I'm going to catch you on the next one.